You'll have to bring this up. Hey guys, we are live and we're streaming on a couple of Facebook channels as well as on YouTube for Let's Talk About It with Alice. So yes, go ahead, Mom, take it away. All right. This is Let's Talk About It with Alice. This is our Christmas special. And our Christmas special tonight is with my four. We've got Shawana on, Terry,
Hello.
Patrick, and Derek. This is going to
Hey.
be
Good evening,
exciting,
everyone.
really exciting.
Yo.
The reason I say that is that this is our full Christmas memories, talking about the memories that each one of us had from childhood up to now. So it's going to be, we don't have any script, okay? It's just going to be freestyle, and they're going to talk about, their best fun memories of Christmas, and they'll talk about some crazy Christmas stories, and everybody can jump in and we'll talk
Oh,
about it.
yes.
And so we're really excited about this. So this is a lot of fun. Don't have my music on, but that's all right. You'll hear the music from us. Okay. So again, we welcome you. Please hit like, please hit share. Share this with
Somebody, what happened?
we'll come on that. And that should be coming really, really short. That's why we haven't been working on the podcast. So we're really excited. Thank you for joining. As you know, it's about family. So tonight it is about family. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Darlene. Alice family. So listen, cousins jump on, friends jump on, everybody jump on. We got a great one for you tonight. Now you might hear some noise because there's some cooking going on in my kitchen right now. Chef Louise preparing some food, and you might see couple of little people running through here too. So I apologize in advance. But it's all about family, and that's all it's about. So thank you for joining her. A lot of people said, please share the link, and we shared the link with everybody so that they can jump on. But we also need your help. So let's root this off. When we talk about Christmas, we're talking about, you know, what you like, what's your best Christmas that you can remember, the best gift that you received, the worst Christmas, the worst gift, or, that in between. Not only that, what is it that's really special about Christmas for you? What do you really, really enjoy about this time of the year? I always say it is always something significant. There's a different feel in the atmosphere. There's always something different about Christmas. This is a time where people really love to give, and which we do that all year long. But it's something special about this time of the year. I was in the store today, and behind the lady and her daughter, and all of these dolls and all of these gifts. And she was explaining to her daughter, who probably was about, maybe about 10. And she said that these are for the children that really need. I mean, it was a bunch of them. She said, so they're not for you, they're for the children that need. Remember, we talked about this that we want to give. So people are doing so many great things in terms of giving. But tonight, we're going to talk about my children just have at it. I will be dropping my head on. And but it's real and it's raw. So let's kick it off. I want to ask you, all of you, what was, and okay, so all of you playing the games, okay, what was the best Christmas? What was the worst Christmas? Well, you got to start with one question first. What's that? What is that? What? Well, these are the quarters going to go. So okay. I'm right next to Shalon, so I'll probably touch them up. But anyway, start with one, the one that you can remember as a child. Now, I'm talking about as a child, not, as you became an adult. I just want to talk about your childhood experiences as it relates to Christmas. You guys were talking about it the other day, and I said, okay, that would be really great. since this is family night, this is our Christmas special, just for our family. What was the most interesting Christmas? Okay, is that a good one? And the funniest Christmas. Okay, and so I don't know. Jump in.
All right, Derek and Terry.
And mute your phone if you got a
Hi.
noise in the back. If you're
Um,
not talking, then you can mute and then.
Well, I'm sure Derek has one good, and him and May.
Terry, you the
um,
old. You ought to go
Terry, you're the
well,
first.
listen,
oldest. You kicked it on.
who do you all want to go first?
Remember nothing.
Finish one. Terry.
Terry, you go
Okay.
first.
Wh- Terry. Okay.
No, because I can't. I vaguely remember any of the Christmases, so
Oh, okay. I remember all of them just about pretty much.
All right, Derek, go for it.
I
That's
Go
can't.
ahead.
strange.
We
I
can't
can't.
do that.
And the reason why I can remember them because this is the most favorite time of the year for me. I love Christmas. Always have. Very exciting time, and always look forward to it. Always, as a little kid, always look forward to it. And one of the ones that sticks out to me, there's several of them. I can share them all. But I remember a time when me and my brother, me and Alfred, we always snuck around, to try to see what gifts we had and stuff like that. We was always snooping
In the closet.
everywhere. We was everywhere, all over the house when they leave. So we was trying to
Under
find
the
out
bed,
what
in
we
the
was getting
trunk
for
of the
Christmas.
car.
And so this one particular night, Christmas Eve night, we was up. We pretended like we was asleep. I think we was about 6 or 7 or something. But anyway, so we hear this movement in the hallway, stuff being pushed into the other room, and so we kind of waited on up to find out what was going to be in that room. Waited till mom and dad went to sleep. So finally they went to sleep, and when
Hmm.
they did, we got the creep. So we don't went on into the living room where all the gifts was, the Christmas tree. I mean, there were just so many toys there. And one particular toy that we was drawn to with this train set that was
Hmm.
set up, and we of course inquisitive. We wanted to see how it worked. I don't know if it was Alfred or myself that turned the train on. I don't know who did it, but the train got turned on and it ran off the track. And so we tried to get back
Lost the
on the
wheel.
track, and when we finally did, we just ran and jumped, got back into bed. uh, till it was time for
But y'all
everybody to
tried to
get up.
blame me.
So finally when everybody got up, that was the first thing Daddy recognized. He said, "Who been messing with this train?" We were like, we didn't mess with the train."
Ready to
We
blame
turned the
Bunny.
train on. Of course, the train did
Right.
not move. It didn't go nowhere. And he said, "I know somebody that messing with this train." And that was the
And
last
y'all
that we saw
blamed
that train.
me.
We never saw that train no more.
Yep, we always blame
We
you,
never
Spoon.
saw another
And we
train
were
either,
so hurt
right?
and disappointed
Yeah.
that
Oh, that
we
Tarzan
never saw
us. They
the train
took
no
it back.
more. Huh?
You took the train back.
Tarzan us. They
My
took back the
rapper
Tarzan
I
us.
just
think they
That was
did.
left.
I think they took it back, and
that was the first and the last time we
but
got
we
a
but we
train.
never saw. We were so disappointed. But it was some other toys that made up for the train because, like I said, we've always had good Christmases. Always,
Oh
always
yeah.
had gifts everywhere, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it was some other things that made up for the train. So it really wasn't a total loss because we had other things that we could play for, like the shooting gallery. I never forget that shooting gallery game.
But when did you get a train? In your life, was the first and the last
He was
time.
an
When did
adult.
I get one? I didn't get another train until I got grown.
Yeah, me too.
And
That's what I
that's
thought.
my mother-in-law blessed me with a Lionel. I
Train.
mean, I'm sorry, a Walt Disney
Train.
classic
Okay.
train.
Oh wow.
Mm.
And then I think my brother-in-law blessed me with a Lionel, Shawana's husband, with a Lionel train.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that was
And I
it for
still
the
have those
train.
trains. I still have those trains today. They're still in the package. They're
no.
still in the box. I never
Oh,
took
you
them
still
out
got them in the box. You don't put a
to
train
set them
around
up.
your
Never.
tree.
I never taken them out. No.
You don't put a
And
train
they're
around your tree,
classics.
Wow.
huh?
No, no,
Oh, okay.
no.
I got one
But they're
around mine.
classics, and they're worth.
Yeah.
They're worth, especially that Disney train is worth a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Okay.
So I never taken them out the box or set them up because I didn't want my grandkid to tear it up or anything like that because I would have did like my daddy did and uh, something I don't know. But anyway, so here's another
Okay,
Christmas. Can I
let's
tell
move
another one?
on. Train.
Can I tell another one?
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, what's
Okay, here's
another
another
one?
Christmas.
A minute. Oh, you
I
remember
never forget
Go
everything.
this
ahead,
one.
Terry.
Dear Al.
We was in transition. We was in transition. We was moving, and we were staying with someone, and this particular year, um, mom had said, "Hey, listen, guys, it's
We
not going
would
to be
say the song.
Christmas
We
this
say
year.
with Mother Newton.
We're trying to purchase a home. We're trying to buy a home. It's not going to be Christmas this year." And I was like, "No, yes, it is. It's going to be Christmas. We're going to have Christmas." But she was like, "No, everything that we have, we're trying to save so that we can buy this home." We was in preparation to get, and so I said, "Well, we're gonna have a Christmas tree." So I went out, me and my little cousin, Fuzzy. We went out and we went on a Christmas tree hunt, and we found this tree. I can't remember if it was on Calhoun Street. I can't remember what street it was on, but the tree was inside of a fence. So I had to jump the fence and I cut the tree down, handed it over to Fuzzy, and we walked that tree all the way back to the house. And y'all was shocked that I had come in the house with a tree. And that's when Shawana and them, I guess they did the decoration of the tree. But I just remember, no, we're gonna have a Christmas, we're gonna celebrate Christmas, regardless of what, mom and them are trying to do for us. Make sure we have a house that we can live in. But we were gonna make sure we had a Christmas, and we did that year. We had a Christmas that year.
But we had a tree. Our gifts were really shabby. We didn't really have like really real gifts because remember we were running around the house trying to find little stuff to give to each other. You don't remember that? And wrap up little things.
Where we living
That
at?
was a fun. It was
I am
still
struggling
fun, but
to
it
hear.
was like that was when we were in Thomasville. Remember?
That was in
Hmm.
Thomasville?
That was when we were in Thomasville. It was so fun.
Hey, Alfred,
Uh-oh.
adjust your camera. We just see the top of
When
your
we
head.
first moved down there.
Right.
But that was a lot of fun. What was like what is the worst gift
Good.
that you've ever received? Everybody got to answer this. What was the worst gift that you're just? It's a memorable, but one of the worst gifts when you were a child.
As we was
Hmm.
growing up,
Who wants to go
Okay,
Growing
first?
up.
guys. Y'all gotta move it.
Go ahead,
I
Terry.
can't
What was
remember
your
a
worst
worst.
gift?
I don't
I can't
remember a
either.
worst Christmas.
Not a worse
Like I
gift.
said,
All my
we've
gifts
always
were
had good Christmases.
good. Good. Mm-hmm.
Can I give y'all mine?
Go
What?
Mine.
ahead.
Yes.
Do you guys remember that big head Cabbage Patch doll? It wasn't a real Cabbage Patch.
Ah,
It wasn't a real
how was
Cabbage Patch.
that?
Straight
That
from
Cabbage
Kmart.
Patch doll.
Bootleg
How was
cabbage.
that the worst gift?
Yeah.
That wasn't no
It
Cabbage
was
Patch.
like this basketball head.
It was
But
plastic.
he wasn't authentic.
It
He wasn't
wasn't even
real,
a
No,
real
was
one.
people were trying
That
to
should have
No.
been a real
It
Cabbage Patch because their heads was big.
Nah, it
he?
It
wasn't
no,
no
it
was.
real.
wasn't
He
a
was
real
It was.
fake.
thing.
It was
His
like
head was not
oh
right.
generic.
It was
Yes.
past
it
generic.
was when people
Oh
were trying to,
wow.
make a
I'm about to
cabbage
say
It
who
patch
was.
bought
doll.
that gift?
They wanted to
Mom,
give
you
me.
bought that
I
Cabbage
wanted a
Patch?
Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh, you
It
know.
was the person that
Oh,
was
you watch how
selling
you
these
watch.
cabbage patch
Somebody
dolls.
was selling some
And
bootleg
so I
Cabbage
bought
Patch
one.
dolls, and then they gave that to me.
Not they, I did.
She gave it to me, and I'll never forget my expression. Like, what is this? It
It was
was horrible.
the
Big
head
old
was
big
that big, and
head.
the hair was way out there.
It was like a big afro. It was the Afro Cabbage Patch Doll. I've
It
never
was
seen hair
right.
like that
That was
before
the
in my
first
life.
time the Afro
Ooh.
Cabbage Patch Dolls came out, but they came out
You know, that was
with
before they had like little black
some.
baby
But
dolls.
anyway, that I mean, that's what you thought. I don't know. If I can remember a worse Christmas, I can't remember a worse Christmas. I'll be honest with you, because we didn't get toys like you guys got toys, So I mean, if we got fruit and maybe a bicycle, and or you got a doll, that was it. You didn't get a whole
Oh,
bunch of
okay.
stuff. You got a bicycle, you got a doll. We were good, and that's how our Christmas was. Then you got a lot of candy. Of course, you're gonna get peppermint, and you had fruit. So those were
Yeah.
you got two gifts,
You
not like the
always
children are
filled
getting now.
our stockings.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like always running around trying to find stuff to put inside of the stockings as well. Because I remember we always had candy, always had maybe a dollar, $2 in there. And fruit, you always put an orange
Fruit,
or apple or something in there. You
nuts.
remember that? Nuts. Like we always had a full stocking.
Yeah. So let me ask you about this. Have you ever had a fruit cake? Had fruit cake?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
Don't want those.
I don't
no
eat
ma'am.
them.
Fruit cake.
No.
Feed that to the
Some
This
people
was
dog.
nasty.
do one of them old Claxton's fruit
Yeah.
plates, fruit cakes.
Yes. That's who make
That
them.
them, that
Yes,
them
Lord.
big chunk, bro.
Mm.
Big chunk of
So
fruit.
of course, when
But
somebody
people eat those. A
yeah,
lot of people still
make
eat
the
those.
fruit
They,
cake,
they and
me
they
too.
kind of expensive now.
Got people out there. I don't like them.
Yeah.
They can
I don't
have
like
that.
them.
You gotta have an acquired taste for
Okay, so
that.
when you think about Christmas, and you think about when you were small and you were growing up, so you thought about your worst Christmas, and the worst one was what Derek said was the train being taken away because they slipped. Everybody just about probably in the chat, if you're in the chat, please put something in the chat, your worst Christmas, your best Christmas, so that we can talk about that. We want this to be interactive too, so put that in the chat. What was your worst Christmas gift that you got as a child that you thought? Most children didn't have a worse, Christmas gift, because most of the gifts that they ask for, you always write your list down, and then I look at the list and then go according to the list in terms of picking things up. But
Right.
I remember one Christmas, and this was after Christmas, you got the two big wheels, or I think it was the big wheel bicycles, and you went
Green
down
machine.
this, whatever it was,
Yeah, green
and
machine.
both of y'all had a wreck at the bottom of the wheel.
Oh,
What?
down the
Did y'all remember
hill.
that?
Bike. Yep.
Down the hill,
That's the
right?
I
green
was on my
machine,
And
bro.
so
bike.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. I was on my bike.
everybody had a wreck. I mean, y'all was hopping, blood, everything.
Running back
I
up the
don't
street.
remember.
You remember
Right.
that? I do.
Running
Oh,
I
back
we were
up the
remember
wide
street.
open, but we thought we was something.
Yep.
that. Huh?
I said we was
What
wide
you
open. We
said,
thought we
Derek?
was something going down the hill.
Yes, I remember that.
So that to me was one of the craziest ones. And
Hey,
what is the worst
Andrea.
place
Andrea
that
said, ew, the fruitcake. Yes, Andrea. Fruitcake is absolutely hideous. Just
Yeah.
It
disgusting.
is, but
Why
you
do
got a
you
lot
do
of
that?
people like fruitcake though. You got some people
I
that really
know.
like
And I have
fruitcake, and they're not cheap
ooh,
anymore. They're kind of pricey a little bit, but
Who
they
cares? I don't eat them.
okay. Right, right. Well,
but
so
they only come out
then
around
what
Christmas
about
time.
this? Some of the best Christmases
yeah.
though.
Let's talk about some of the best Christmases. Come on. Who wants to go? Mort man, tell us one of your favorite ones.
Somebody as a kid.
Uh, when we going over grandmama house getting them $2 bills,
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah,
that
Two
or the
that's
dollar
my
50
bills
favorite.
and
50s.
tough skins.
And tough skin. Yeah.
Oh, and grandma, remember she would give us those lifesavers.
And we was
And
Remember
always
that?
looking
The
for
lifesavers.
little
them.
box of
Yeah.
Yep.
lifesavers.
A little book of lifesavers. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Those are my
yeah,
Always
favorite.
say
that's
What,
true.
Get those $2 bills.
$2
what
bill.
about the clothes that you guys got? You
Tough
know, we
skin.
always,
Those were
Them
clothes.
tough
Tough
You talking about
skin.
skins.
tough
we
They
always,
skin?
called
you said
The
tough skins. I
jeans?
they
remember
called
those
us
jeans.
tough
Those
at
were
school. What's up,
Hey,
tough?
we
no,
had
no,
on some. Hey, we had on some
Kmart.
Kmart
No,
tracks.
no, 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 it
Blue and
was
white.
Sears. No, they were Sears. They were Sears. JC Penney's and Sears.
What up,
Plastic bottom,
tough?
boy.
No,
No
it
We had
was
them
tough.
plastic
No, no,
bottoms.
no. You remember the rock and roll shoes we had got?
Kmart was good too.
Rock and
The
roll.
Rock
rock
and
and
roll.
roll
Who?
shoes.
They were
Yeah, they
tennis
I
was
don't
shoes.
remember those.
No,
no, they was like they were like bucks. You remember those buck
Oh,
shoes
Bucks.
we got? And
Oh yeah, boy.
but
I
their
got
rock and
talked
roll
about in
shoes,
school.
they had like a hard plastic bottom, like three rolls on the
Nah, that
bottom
was
or something
rubber.
like that.
That was
Yeah, it was
rubber. You
rubber.
had
Yeah,
that was rubber.
they were called
Those were
rock and rolls
shoes?
or something like that. Your bell bottom was out, and
so
you wore your bell bottom over the shoe. You
Oh.
remember those? And the only thing you can see is the bottom of the shoes, which look like
We looking
Wow.
at
rock and
good
roll.
times, boy. I thought we looking at good times.
So we
Michael
was
had on
sharp.
the
Now
good
we
time.
always was sharp with our afros. Man, we used to be
I don't
hooked up on
remember
Christmas.
that.
I
Oh
remember the
my
Yeah, we
afro. At
was
least I
more
goodness.
remember them
physical.
Maybe
green
I
ball
wasn't
heads,
born.
boy.
You're dating yourself.
We had
right.
them
They
green
remember
ball heads,
everything.
boy.
Well,
A
Huh?
bald head.
again, what
They had to
about
cut
some
all
of
our
the
hair off.
best?
People didn't know how to cut.
Oh.
Hey, in the chat, let us know what was one of your most favorite gifts that you've received for Christmas, whether you were a child or as an adult. You guys can
Mm-mm.
start. Terry, favorite gift.
Favorite gift. I'm gonna say from last year when my kids gave me the trip for my birthday to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And I
wow.
had a limo ride
That's
and I went to Hell's Kitchen
wow.
and of course the casinos. But
Oh
yeah,
wow.
that was one of the favorite gifts because I told them from now on. I mean, it doesn't make sense to really buy me anything. Just give me a trip.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's
That'll
just
work.
that's.
That's awesome.
So you
Derek,
don't have no childhood memories of anything.
I I can no really I'm blank. I don't know why, and that's really interesting.
Oh,
I'm
that's
really
okay.
blank. I remember some of
you
what
old
Derek
sister.
was saying, but I'm really blank. I don't remember. I don't have any of them.
Wow.
But I know we had them. But I'm just blank there. I don't know what is due to circumstances or whatever. I just don't know. I don't remember.
Wow.
Why you make louder than
Derek, I
everybody else?
mean, man, what about you? Alfred,
Yes. I can't hear y'all. You got a
favorite?
moment. Turn your mic up. Can y'all turn your computer up? Turn your computer
I
up.
can't. What was your favorite gift?
Favorite gift?
Your mic, yeah, child or adult?
Mm, oh man, that's a good one. Uh, them $2 bills from grandmama.
Uh uh. Oh, but
Mm-hmm.
let me say this. Going back to my favorite gift, and we also stay at, and don't get mad, y'all. Trump Towers, which is very very nice. Very
We don't
very
want to hear
nice.
that.
Why we go
We
get
don't want to
mad?
hear that.
Trump
You know,
Towers are nice.
some people very nice. And
Oh, they are
I
very
told
nice.
them every time if I go somewhere and there's a Trump Towers, I would prefer to stay there.
They're
Yeah, they are nice.
I'm
I ain't
gonna
gonna
say
get
my
mad. He's
name
just an
Trump
idiot. That's
Tower.
all. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
He's just an idiot.
All
So
right,
that's all
go
What'd
good.
you
ahead.
say, Mama? What'd you say,
Derek, what
Mama?
about you?
I said he's
She
not
said
getting a
he's
dime
not
from
getting a
me.
dime from her.
I'm said barely
You done
see your
stole
man.
enough.
Derek,
Stole enough.
Derek, what about you? Favorite gift now or as a child?
What was my favorite gift?
I
Yes.
know that's what I tell him. He sound muzzled.
Um, I really didn't have a favorite gift as a
Well,
kid growing up. I mean, like I said, all our Christmases was good. So
Mm-hmm.
everything that I received, it was
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad or anything like that. Even as an adult, I think last year, um, I thought it was going to be a awesome time because all the kids was coming home, and that was going to be the first time in a long time that everybody was going to be assembled together. Even when my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, all them was coming down. You know, Charmaine and I, we was planning this big celebration. You know,
Mhm.
Christmas celebration with everybody coming home and stuff,
Yeah, because we were
cooking and
coming.
everything.
That was going to be our time there.
And but COVID messed all that up.
Yep, we was coming. I was coming
It
too.
just blew it out the water,
Blew it out the water.
and I never forget that. I know I was so
Yeah.
disappointed, hurt,
You
because the
remember?
kids had to leave.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to be around that, so I understood it. So, but we're getting another shot this year. We're getting another shot this year, but I just can't. All my Christmases was good Christmases. Every one of them was my favorite, and that's the God honest truth. That's God
Right.
honest truth.
Part of the reason I think that we had really, really good Christmases was because mom and dad would always let us, they're like, what is, we always wrote our Christmas list.
We
Mhm.
always did what?
Wrote out Christmas list.
Oh
And
yes,
Mhm.
that's
yes.
what I remember.
And
Mom, what
so
about you?
I,
What was one of your favorite Christmases?
Oh, as a child or as an adult?
If you could give us both,
Oh,
or one is
yeah,
whatever you want.
yeah. As a child, I remember I got dolls every year up until I was about 12 years old. And each year I got what you would call these show dolls. And I have a collection of dolls. And one year, my one of my dolls won. They used to have doll shows all the time. They had doll shows out in Decatur. We were in, live out Decatur. So they had doll shows. Different organizations put on a doll show, and my doll won. And it was I had Jesus in a cradle, and that doll
Mm.
won first prize. And I remember all my dolls each year. You get them. You couldn't play with them. You had dolls that you kept, and then you had the play doll that you could play with. So the
Mhm.
really dolls, was kept. It was always kept in a box. And then when my grandmama died, they forgot to go up in the attic and get the dolls, and so when my
Oh.
mama moved, nobody bought the dolls. And those
Wow.
dolls probably would be worth some money right now,
Oh,
but they
somebody
were
got them.
actually show dolls, really, really. Yeah,
Hmm.
they were and then I can remember getting one of these tall dogs, and they were healthy dogs. They were tall. Of course, at that time we only had, the Caucasian dolls, and we didn't have the black dolls. So, but these were big dolls, and I remember the dolls standing in the corner. And so those were my fun memories: is getting a new doll every year, being able to put it up, on the shelf so that you could look at the dolls, and they were actually great
wow,
dolls. I wish I had them. But that was one of those are my favorite Christmas, and always my favorite Christmas as an adult was going out of the country every year for 10 years out of the country every year, and then spending New Year's in another country. So that leave on Christmas night, go out of the country and spend Christmas in another country. That has been my favorite, and I miss that. That's
Yeah.
probably
You need to do
COVID.
it again because
Oh,
that
I
was,
plan
yeah,
to.
you
I plan
used
to
to do
get
that.
going again. But those were great. For me, that's
Yeah.
great Christmas. And then, just being able to, for, for my children, just it was always fun for me to go out and buy toys and look at the Christmas list and see what I can get on the Christmas list and try to meet all of those on the list. But those were a lot of fun times because fun times for me was watching you open gifts on
Mhm.
Sunday, on Christmas morning, just watching
Mhm.
open those gifts. So that was a lot of fun. For me, that was fun. Making sure that children have what they want, or the things that
Yeah,
they
or what they
once
eat.
have. So
Hmm.
those are good things for me.
What kind of traditions have
I
you
just
guys kept? Yeah.
I just did the same thing with my kids for what was done for us. I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that it happened for my kids, that they never have
Hmm.
a boring
Yeah.
Christmas or anything
Well,
like that,
Yes.
but with the understanding of why we're doing what we're
Why
doing
would
to celebrate,
right?
the Christmas season. But I never forget my most memorable gift. I do have one, Morzon. I don't even know if y'all remember Morzon.
Morzon?
what is that?
What?
Morzon was a talking, walking robot.
A who?
Oh, a robot.
He was a walking,
A
talking
what?
robot. He was white, and his name was
Oh, I
Morzon.
don't even remember that.
Morzon. He's right on, walking tall and walking strong. Yeah, I never forget that robot.
Not
Never
even
forget it. I wasn't
Now,
expecting it because you mama kept saying I'm not getting no robot. I'm not getting no robot in here. I was not expecting it, but you end up getting me that gift for Christmas,
wow.
Oh.
Morzon. I
now
never
that I
forget it.
don't remember.
You probably don't even remember it, but
That's
he
Oh,
didn't.
crazy.
Listen,
wow.
he didn't last long. I wore Morzon out. He died quick.
But now the worst,
Killed him.
the word, I think the worst thing that for me getting a gift for y'all with those that when they started with what was those games?
Atari.
Those
The
Atari games.
video
Oh
games.
my
Oh
goodness.
yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I hate
Messed
those.
us up,
I
boy.
had them.
Otari,
Messed us up for
head to head
years.
You didn't
football.
want to go to sleep. You didn't want to.
Up all
Yep.
night playing.
Yep.
Well, and then
Atari.
we had those big football lecture
Oh
football
yeah, electric
games.
football
Oh
game.
yeah.
Oh
I remember
yeah.
those.
Man had the
Oh
small
Oh,
yeah,
one.
I
We had that
enjoyed
big
those.
and
I
softball
remember those.
I remember
football
that.
game.
What was that
I mean,
other thing about the battle? The battle,
we had everything. We
battleship.
got almost everything that we always
Yeah,
wanted
Battleship,
on that.
You
what
remember
was that?
the
Battlestar,
Yep.
battleship?
Battlestar
We used to
Galactica.
Yeah.
always sit and go through that Sears catalog, that big Sears catalog,
Yeah, boy.
So
and
Pick
look
out
for
all the
toys,
toys.
Circle
and we had to
everything, boy.
write down everything that we saw in that big catalog.
Yep. I remember
Hmm.
that. I remember them big old books.
Yep,
Whatever happened to them books now? It's on internet now, right?
That's what I was about to say.
it's the internet now.
Yeah, it's on Google.
Target got a
so
little
what
bitty
is
book.
Hey, mom wanted to know
So,
what was your question?
yeah? What is the thing that you have done for somebody else at Christmas that you felt very proud of? What is it that you've done for somebody else? What have you given or done for somebody else that you feel proud of? And I mean, it doesn't have to be in family, but someone else outside of family. For instance, what I had really enjoyed doing was going to one Christmas, Hosea Feed the Hungry,
Mm.
and being able to give back, that was something that I really felt, good about. And then being able to go, and do other things for other people,
Yes.
buying gifts
Mm-hmm.
for other people other than myself.
Adopting families.
Yes,
Yeah.
helping
Right.
other families. So what is it that you've done that you felt proud of? Any of
I remember one year, the year that we were staying in Tennessee, we during Christmas time, we all did the angel tree, the that was in Walmart, and we all picked a family and we bought whatever they had on that list. We bought their Christmas for them.
good?
But I
Yeah.
had seen that. I don't know if that still is out there, but we went to the Walmart and we went to the tree, the Giving Angel tree, and we picked, each one of us picked a name, and we bought, like I did the girls, Charles did the boys, Ashley did picked who she picked, and we bought their whole Christmas because they had the whole thing on the
Yeah.
paper, the thing that we picked off, and we just bought their Christmas. So I wasn't sure if they still did that, but that's what we did that year, and I would love to do that
Created a
again.
Wow. She did.
Marissa, she said she collected pictures and created a book of past memories for a friend.
Wow, that was good.
Oh
Wow,
wow,
that's good,
That's
okay.
Marissa.
beautiful, Maritza.
Anybody else? Anything else? And because it's not like it's we do that, but find someone each year or family or someone that you can bless each year.
Mm-hmm.
To bless people. That I think some of the traditions. So let's talk about
I
what is
could
a
tell.
tradition. Yeah.
Here's another one. Andrea said she has calcium. Volunteer prepping for Hosea Feed the Hungry. I can't remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas. Some of us were on opening can duty. I think another team prepped food boxes.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
gone twice there. Yeah, we did
that is
one for
so
the
good.
children, we did one for the adults. So, but
I
the one for the
really
children
enjoy
was,
that.
yeah, thanks. For the
Mm-hmm.
adults was Thanksgiving, and then for the children, which was at another facility one year, was for Christmas, which was really great. And
Yeah,
I
Well,
love
then
that.
when we
What?
work with Toys for
Cool.
Tots,
yeah.
it's
Oh
every
God,
year,
now that to me
um,
was the best one. Yeah.
and seeing those kids, come up and
Oh yeah.
get Christmas gifts. They be able to pick out their own Christmas gifts. We've
Yep.
done that for years,
Yep.
and working and
I remember
supporting
doing that
Toys for Tots,
with the church. Mm-hmm.
which was great success, yeah, for the ministry.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be great to help children, families can help children establish the tradition that they could do.
Right.
What is a tradition that you like to accept, or people may have, even in our chat, may have a tradition that they do every year, their family do it every year, may not be, given, but just a tradition that they do every year at home. And then we used to, what I enjoyed the most was, you know, going to my sister's house. Every year I carried John to her house. Every year, mom,
Every
everybody would
year.
be at the house every year since y'all were little
Every year.
children all the way up going there. And she's still at 86 years old, still cook, have a big dinner, and anybody can come through and eat. But that, and then she would have a gift for it,
She
for
sure do.
somebody else that, may come drop in. She have a gift for somebody that would drop
Yep.
in. Always have extra gift for somebody that drop
Yep.
in.
You're right.
And still does that today. Just a really,
Yeah.
that's a really,
Terry Derrick and man.
mhm.
Marissa,
Um.
she said we all get up early, hit the kitchen, make breakfast together, and then open up presents.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
that's a good one,
That's
Marissa.
yeah.
That one is really good. Get up, everybody,
yeah.
open, eat breakfast, open gifts, and have fun. What is it that somebody, that you
Terry
plan to do
and
this year?
Terry,
Well, what our tradition is for the past couple of years, we've been doing coming together on Christmas Eve, and we do we cook, maybe play games or whatever. But this year we're gonna do karaoke because I bought a small karaoke machine, so we're gonna do karaoke this year, and then open gifts, and then everybody go their separate places, their separate ways on Christmas Day because everybody is adults and they have other families and stuff.
yeah.
That's good.
Something that we do is that we've done the past couple of years now is we like you, Terry. Christmas
Hmm.
Eve we get together and we actually dress up. So we have
Oh,
everybody put on a formal attire, and we take pictures and we play games and we
Yeah,
eat, a real good meal, and just have a lot of fun. But I like that karaoke, so we might have to
yeah.
throw some karaoke
We do
for
as
Christmas
families
Eve.
we
get,
do pajamas
children
on we do pajamas on
adults
Christmas Eve. So we do pajamas.
doing
Okay.
that.
Hmm. You're not doing what?
Uh,
You're not doing what?
Terry, Mama says she won't do. She don't want to do pajamas. She says she don't do pajamas.
Oh well, we just do
I
that
mean,
on
I do
Christmas Eve, but
that,
not
but
on Christmas Day. We just do that Christmas Eve.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
that's a thing that we see a lot of people do, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. I love the fact that
Most people do it on
coming
Christmas
together.
Day. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people do it on
Derek,
Christmas
what
Day.
about you and man?
Yeah,
What
what
is the tradition that you guys are gonna do, or
I
that
have
you've been
done.
doing?
I don't do tradition. I
Who,
haven't done
us?
anything.
Same
Well,
thing.
Okay.
Derek,
It's
what's
not
your
a
tradition?
Was out same thing. And then we'll
Oh,
wait up to
okay.
midnight so we can open up one gift.
Okay.
Everybody wait up to midnight to open up one gift. Um,
Yeah.
they look forward to that.
Man, I miss
So we're
us
gonna have
all
on some
getting
pajamas.
together.
We had on pajamas last year. We're gonna have them on this year.
That's fine.
We found the black
Yeah,
Santa Claus
a black Santa Claus.
pajamas. That was back in
Yeah,
July. We found them in July.
Mia, what were you getting
What?
ready to say?
I said
Mia was
tradition.
saying
I don't have a tradition right now. I go to everybody's
You
house.
know,
Yeah, that's fine. That's your
That's your
tradition.
tradition because we
Cause
Yep.
we
used
oh
to
used
yeah,
to do
do
he'll
that
come
that
for
visit.
too.
everyone.
Visit. He
Yeah,
come
we
visit
used
So
to
us
we
do
every
used to
that.
year.
do that.
Hmm.
But you know, with everybody
We
being,
had done it since
spread out,
COVID
that's
though.
I'm sure that holds, yeah, I'm
True.
sure
yeah.
that holds true to a lot of families, is that everybody can't, get to where they need to be. Some people still make it a point to make sure that families, stay together so that grandchildren, cousins, and different ones still know each other because a lot of families, children don't even know who their grandparents and people
They
are.
don't.
But in as
They
much
don't.
as you understand that we're living right now, in as much as you can, so that children would know that they have grandparents, they have great grandparents. It's a blessing that so many children don't know that they have great grandparents because the parents don't carry them around the great grandparents. The children need to know that. They need to know that they got grandparents. They need to know they got aunts and uncles. They need to know that. It saddens me when I hear people say, I don't have a family. I don't have nobody. And I think to myself that everybody have a family or has a family. So my thing is that, for those that do have families, make it a point that, you get to see your families because people are here and people are gone. And so it's important to
Mhm.
do that. And I know that everybody
Mhm.
can't be in the same place at the same time. Uh, but when you can, in as much as you can, do that.
Have a Zoom meeting,
Yeah.
have go FaceTime Live, Facebook
Yeah.
Live,
A
or
lot of families
you
have
Yeah.
know,
started the
That's-
tradition. They Zoom
Yeah.
once a month. I heard a
yeah.
family say
Yeah.
that since COVID, hit, they couldn't get together. They started Zooming. They still to this day Zoom once a month. Some families started prayer Zoom with their
Mhm.
families, and they pray once a month. They come together. So it's so many things that people have had a chance to do, but it's important keep families together. Yeah, as much as we can. Somebody else said
Andrea, she
something.
just said that that can be a topic for one of our future live talks. She said family disconnect is real. And you're
Wow.
so
It
right,
is
Andrea.
real.
So right. Yeah, we can. I think
That's
that's a great
good,
topic
Andrea.
to
That is
talk
so
about that
good.
because people have
What's up, buddy?
disconnected. But I know for us, we were talking about kind of mom and I earlier. It's like, what is going to be our word for next year? And I said
Oh, you can.
intentional, like really, really being intentional with reaching out, communicating, connecting with
Christmas
family,
family.
connecting with friends, just being intentional.
Yeah.
But hey, we have
Thank
to
y'all
wrap
for
this up. I'm so
sharing.
grateful y'all were
Yeah.
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah. Thank y'all for sharing.
But before we get off, though, just wanted to just honor. We know that we just lost a family member. Our dad
Oh
lost
yeah.
his wife of 34 years,
Oh
and
yeah.
I think it's so important. I talked to
Oh.
Dad earlier
Oh,
and told him
okay.
that we were going to be on today.
Mhm.
But I wanted to make sure that we acknowledge that Joyce was in our family, and with Dad for
yeah.
that long period of
But
Mhm.
time.
she was a supporter.
She
Let's
also
talk about
listened
it.
to
She
She
was.
was on Let's Talk About It. She was one of our greatest. She was on Let's
yeah.
Talk About It. So we can't definitely. We want to acknowledge that the fact that one of our supporters, we lost her this week.
And
So
our sister,
yeah,
Frida,
to the
and
Mhm.
family, our
Tanika,
prayer.
Dad, we're praying for everybody.
Yeah,
And that, so I just want to make sure we put that out there.
prayer goes out to all families that experience
Yes.
loss, sickness, especially terminal ill family members, that hearts goes out to them this time. And if you could think of something great that God has done down through the year for you, and that is life, health, and strength. And if you still have that, you could be grateful for that. And that's the best Christmas is to know who He is, know who Jesus is. I can't say that enough because one of the things that have been lost, the real reason for Christmas. has really, really been lost. That people think it's about them, and it's not about them, but it's all about, Jesus and his birth. And I think helping our children, grandchildren, children know that. So at your table on Sunday morning, which is Christmas, I say head to the house of God, and after that, let it, enjoy your family. But acknowledge that it's not about the toys and the gifts and things like that, but it's all about, having Jesus. And if people don't have, it's not a big deal, because they commercialize it so, and people are pressed to get it. But I learned a long time ago, I will not spend my bill money and buy no toys. So I'm not doing that. I want to make sure I have somewhere to live after that. And I think that's really important to help people understand how important it is to do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do.
All right, everybody. So use wisdom during this time. Have a great time. You want to, we always end, let's talk about it with all of us going around and saying something. So leaving some words of wisdom. So I want to, make sure that Alfred, Derek, that you guys leave some words of wisdom. Then Terry will wrap it up, and I'll wrap it up, and Mom will wrap it up. So, Alfred, do you have any words of wisdom that you want to leave with the folks that are watching?
Be encouraged. Be
You said
encouraged.
be
That's all.
That's good.
Who's next?
Derek.
Oh, let's just keep Christ as the center of it all, anyways, because I believe that's the most important thing that has been lost uh, during this time is the fact, we put the more emphasis and focus on uh, Christmas, but we forget about Christ in the midst of it all. So I just encourage everybody, let's keep Christ the center point and
Mm-hmm.
go to church on Sunday morning. It's
Yeah.
Christmas. Midst of
Okay.
it all.
Who next?
All right, Terry.
Um, Again, what he said. Keep God first. Enjoy your family because you just don't never know who's the next person that's out of
That's
here
true.
in family. So enjoy your family while you can, and be
Mhm.
safe. Be safe for the holidays. Be safe, especially going into the New Year's, because a lot of people do not make it to the New Year. So everybody need to be safe.
And then I think what I'll say is I could echo everything that everybody said. We are praying for all of you. We're grateful that y'all decided to tune in and listen to us today. As you go and be around your family, like Terry said, definitely use precautions, be safe, protect those that can't protect themselves, like the elderly, the little ones. So do your part, with ensuring that they are kept safe during this time, the infants. And just have a really good time and cherish the memories and take lots and lots of pictures. So that's what I have to say.
That's important. Take lots and lots of pictures. Sometimes we forget to take lots of pictures. So, as we share with you, thank you so much for uh, listening to Let's Talk About It. You can share this. If you would like to have some, make some comments, even in the chat after we get off, you can share this. Go back and look at it again. However, this is our family. These are my children. These are the ones that God gave me, and I've done what I could to instill in them what's important in life. Family is important in life, and treating others right is important in life. So I'd say to you, we always say love, peace, and increase to you. However, the first thing that I'll say to you is love somebody, lift somebody, and ensure that you're taking care of yourself in the midst of it. All right.
Yes.
God bless you. Let's talk about it with Alice. And I hope this has blessed you tonight. I hope it was, fun tonight. But this is real. This is raw. This is who we are. And this is what you got.
Priscilla
right.
said, I am so thankful that God turned my health around. And Teresa, yes, we are grateful. And Teresa said, Merry Christmas, family.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes.
Teresa, Andrea,
Andrea,
thank you so much.
Marissa,
Marissa,
Dwight.
thank you. Dwight, who
Yes.
always who's encouraged us to do the
Yes.
podcast, and to all of those that are tuning in.
Charmaine.
Thank you so very
Yes.
much.
Candace.
I hope that something that we
Kim.
said was fun, laughter. It was.
You said bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
That's a bye. And to say
Bye.
least, uh, 15 grandchildren and 16 great grandchildren. I'm blessed. All
Merry
right.
Christmas,
Merry
Royal
Christmas, everybody.
Queen.
Goodbye.
Merry
Andrew said,
We'll
Christmas.
show
see
up for
you.
your sisters and show up for others.
Oh,
Merry
wow.
Christmas.
That's good. Thank you, Andrea.
We love
Thank
you
you so much. We
guys.
love you.
We'll see you in the
God
new
bless.
year.
Love
Peace.
Peace
and
and
increase
increase.
in the new year 2023. God bless. Bye bye.
Bye.